Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios on this 10.27.2025. Current time is 0604 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York, the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside this Monday. Yes, it is a Monday. We don't have any feedback. I'm on time, and I am Rich Roberts, at Fireman Rich, as your host here for the Monday morning coffee for 10.27.2025. And we are here um, to start a new week. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I had an okay weekend. Wasn't that great, but it wasn't that bad. It was just sort of, I guess I'm starting to feel the the early winter blues coming on, as far as it's getting colder out, folks. It's getting colder, and as far as that goes, and we're trying to catch a mother cat with its kitten, and I sort of botched it up Saturday. I almost had him in the carrier, and the one little kitten had his head sticking out, so I grabbed it. I tried to put his head back in, but he got out. But I grabbed him. I had him in hand. I'm trying to hold the door, but the mother got out, and I let the kitten go and stuff. So I'm trying to reestablish that trust there, I guess, yesterday with the carrier out there. And the mother came up, and she's friendly and stuff like that. We could catch her no problem catching her, but we want to catch the little guy too, as far as that goes. So that didn't go too good Saturday, so that bummed me out Saturday a little bit. I sort of been curtailing my gaming here this past weekend, Thursday and Friday, I guess, because my priority is to try and get this cat here before it's cold this morning. It is cold. It went up. Okay. We're up some, let me see. Okay. I have that temperature. Okay. Yeah. It's sort of cold this morning, and, depending on what barometer or thermometer you see. But I do have the morning coffee. So that's a very positive start to the day there. Hashtag positive start today. Hashtag PSTTD. So I do have the morning coffee, and it's tasting good. So we're starting a new week. But I hope everybody did have a good weekend. I had an okay one. It wasn't a total loss and stuff like that. It was gorgeous fall day and stuff for the weekend. But the cooler temperatures are moving in. Good morning, Tina. Good morning to you. And our Jersey girl is here in the house. And we also have, oh, wow, Deplorable right from the get-go. Hey, good morning, Deplorable, coming in from Northwest Pennsylvania, right across the border from Olean, New York, to give you a sort of a general location. As far as I know, you told me the name of the town there before, Deplorable, but I just can't remember it. I got to write that down. As far as I think I have it written down. I have a viewers list and stuff like that. And Tina says, I got my coffee. Had a good weekend. Very good for you. I had a good week. It was okay. I'm not going to say it was okay to good. It was a little this. That's right, Bradford. Okay, I'm going to remember that, Deplorable. I'm going to put a big old fat note up here. Deplorables at Bradford, Pennsylvania. Bradford, Pennsylvania. Um, I don't know how many times I've written it down. I think this is like the fourth or fifth time. Bradford, PA. And we appreciate you being here, my friend. And I hope you're doing good out there. Probably got the cold weather like we have here, currently at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. And as far as that goes, and it's good that you got your coffee, Tina. It's just well, you're home now, so yeah, you can get your coffee. As far as you don't have to wait on somebody to bring you your coffee. So um, yeah, I got the morning coffee going here. The missus isn't up yet; she's sleeping in, and I was up a little late last night, but I ended up sleeping through the football game last night. Looks like Aaron Rodgers couldn't get it done last night, but that's okay. It was a good day of football. We'll be talking about that. And let's see, slept the entire weekend. Started. Oh, that's right. You're under the weather there and stuff like that. So good to hear. Yeah, that's right. You're feeling better. That's good. That's good. Deplorable that you got the nasties there from the misses. We're sick as far as that goes. So good to hear that you're doing better. And sleep does that. Sleep heals you. And there's Tony D. Salute to you, my friend, brother, veteran, good friend, and fellow broadcaster. Thank you for being here. He's coming up on the YouTube side. Now he's up on the Rumble side there of the chat. And the missus isn't up yet. She'll be up here shortly. And a good broadcast yesterday on Bell Kings Fantasy Football. Tony saying hi to Deplorable on the Rumble side. And let's see what this is. We're on the Facebook Club. And I see that you got the little smiley salute. Thank you for that. I like that. Thank you very much, sir. And but Bell Kings Fantasy Football yesterday with Tony and Michael on Tony's broadcast show. There we had, and Brian was there too, so that was good. We had a panel of 4, and Tina saying, let's see, Deplorable saying good morning to Tony. Glad to see you, and then. Tina saying good morning to Tony, and Tony saying good morning to Tina, as far as that goes. So, yeah, good broadcast yesterday, Tony. Little bit of surprise on the gameplay yesterday. We'll be going over that on the football and stuff, but I was well pleased. I ended up I do have to say the Buffalo Bills were not on TV, but I ended up listening to them on the radio. I listened to it via internet. There was it 550 WRN or something like that. What the hell is their pages? It's WGR 550. That's the official radio station for the Buffalo Bills. So I was listening to the Buffalo Bills. Let's see, I gotta get back there. Buffalo Bills on my earbuds via the internet on that radio station. And I've since added that radio station to our list of news and TV news, radio news web pages that we go to that I'm not associated with. So I have that. So I've listened to that station before when Bills were down there in South Carolina playing the Panthers, and they won. They killed them. And then I had on the tablet the Jets game and then the Giants game over here on this TV. So I was listening and watching 2 games at the same time. Giants didn't fare that well. They lost. Jets, though, they won. They won man, did they win. They were down 31-16, and they ended up coming back. And my hat's off to them. Yeah, the Jets, Giants, they were playing pretty good, but they just couldn't handle it. I guess they just couldn't handle the fact that the Eagles they came to play. They were at home, so they came to play. We'll talk more about that in the football thing and stuff. What the heck is this going on here? I thought I deleted that. Okay. So, but good day of football yesterday. I missed my soccer game, though. I didn't realize when I was, and I shouldn't even talk about it. It's just like they lost Manchester City. So, but little sports there, pre-sports and stuff. Yeah, Sunday's usually a sports day and stuff. And but yesterday was a good day hanging out here at the house as usual on Tony D's broadcast, and that's I look forward to that, Tony. I really do. It really puts me in a good spirit as far as hooking up with you, Michael, and Brian. Brian was there talking about football. And I always have a good time on there, and as far as it was a good. It's we're I think it's just a fun broadcast. Michael, he we get a little. He didn't bring his slides though. I think that upset Captain Rehab. He was upset with that. I guess. No, I'm just kidding. But That's a good start to my Sunday though, as far as that goes. And well, other than getting the penny saver for the missus, that's the let's see, what is it? That's over here. Sunday morning, first thing before I get on Tony D's show, I have to go get this. This is the we look at the web page, but see, there's an actual physical paper version of the penny saver here. What do they got on here? It talks about they had a cross country run for the ball home, but it talks about the events. But the main thing that I get this for the missus is because they have coupons. Okay, and she loves the coupons as far as that goes. So there's still a paper version of the penny saver here as far as that goes with the coupons and stuff like that. So this is one of the first things I do on a Sunday morning. I get dressed, I take a shower, get dressed, and go up and get a penny saver. And but it's online. It's one of our web pages that we go to here on the Morning Coffee. On the seven channels that we have up here, and I got to recognize we got 4 people viewing on Rumble. We got nobody on YouTube. We have 5 people on Twitch. Thank you very much. Twitch is coming through this morning, and we have nobody on Facebook. The numbers come in, but the comments don't come in. And Twitch, what are we missing? Oh, you know what? We're missing locals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We miss. How come we're missing locals? Oh wow. Okay, so I got to put the. Let me go back here and put the hot link to it and stuff like that. I thought I clicked the. It didn't go through. So we normally are on 7 platforms. I just noticed that. Okay. Okay, we just put the hot link in there. That's okay. They got the hot link. I've been thinking about curtailing a few. A few. I don't think I will though. I've milled around with the. Let's see. Deplorable says, "Go Eagles!" Yeah, the Eagles, they won yesterday. We got to Let's see. Let me put that on there. Pin comment. We're going to have to reboot here because this isn't working. Shoot, we got to reboot. Go Eagles, and then yeah, I'm posting the comments from my phone. And Tina says, "I was glad I finally got to watch you guys." Yeah, we were on. Yes, we appreciate you being there, Tina. Okay, we're going to have to do this. Let's see. Let me bring that up. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go back here for a minute. No, I don't want that. Oh, let's see. Oh, this is the Monday morning crapola that we have. I don't want videos. I want to get rid of the video. I don't want the video. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got to go back in. Okay, we got to go back in. There we go. Okay, so we're right there. Hang on. Let me put the. Okay, we're right there. Right there. Let's see. No, I don't want that. Comments. Unpin. Okay, there we go. All right, we're gonna do a reset. Hang on. Oh, this is the Monday thing that we. It's a Monday. I got to look over here. It's a Monday. Okay, we got that up. Must be I am an admin on the. I don't know why it keeps on saying I got to be an admin. We'll go ahead and refresh. We got to sign back in. It signs us back out. It signs us out for some reason. So it's a glitch. And I forgot to dump that one. Let's see. Let's disable that one. Delete that one. And we're going to enter. And we are back. Turn on the mic. Turn on the mic. We got the microphone. Okay, now we got to turn off the camera. Okay, there we go. So we're back up. We're back up. Let's see. Um, Let me try the chat here. Good morning, all. There's always one thing that goes bad on Monday. Everything was good starting out and stuff like that. And then we have this. So just to remind me, yeah, it's a Monday. We started on time for we started on time. Let's see. We're going to do that, and then this as far as that goes. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, happy Taco Monday. Taco Monday. There it goes. It goes. Tony said good morning. What's wrong? Did you say it's Taco Monday? Yeah, that's what deplorable says. It's Taco Monday. It's like, how'd we sleep? Okay. Yeah, same here. Okay, so we're back up on the board here as far as that goes. So we've got everything over on that side, and I think I've got a backup on the other. I got to start using the second machine here. Let's see. Let's see. That only gives us the. Well, that's only going to give us a Twitch on that one. Okay, so we do have to use the phone. Okay, no problem. Okay, we're back. We are back, folks, and we had to do a little reset there as far as that goes, and it happens. It's a Monday. Something has to happen. So everything went so smoothly in the beginning. So I was like, wow, this is a switch. Usually it takes me till the end of the week on a Friday to get everything squared away here and stuff like that. But we are getting our day going. The missus is up. She's getting her coffee. I have my coffee. Tina has her coffee, and we're once again working towards the weekend and such. And also the other thing, the kicker, the reminder was we only have 6, but we can be on 7. But we have 8 people on Rumble. Thank you very much, Rumble. Greatly appreciate that as far as that goes. And if we can get 2 more, maybe we can get a read campaign. That'd be good. That'd be interesting. And as far as that goes. So let's see. Currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, we have a temperature still holding at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. My phone said 28. I tend to believe the clock thermometer has the indoor outdoor thermometer. Like right now it's like 60, 68, 69 degrees here in the house. But 32, there's a sensor that's out on the front porch. So that's actual. So the internet that could be a temperature somewhere else in the county, which could be at a higher elevation as far as that goes. So that 28 is 4 degrees lower. So, but where I'm at, it's 32 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees, not 32 degrees. That'd be warm. That'd be hot. But 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 0 degrees Celsius as far as that goes. So, we're probably going to have, I don't know, Mrs. said something about some rain maybe today. Let's see what the weather says for the southern tier of upstate New York. Partly cloudy skies, high of 54. Let's see. Deplorable says calling for an inch of rain out your way. Okay. Really? Huh? We could use that here. We're still dry. We've been getting. Let me see what we have on the. I got another chart here that tells me if there's rain coming in. No, we got less than 10% chance of rain. So I don't know. I guess the rain is gonna. We got rain coming in. We got rain coming in this Thursday. It's going to be raining. So, but it's going to be partly cloudy. High of 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds out of the north by northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sun will be rising this morning at 7:33. It's actually 6:23, so about another hour and 10 minutes. The sun will be rising here in the southern tier. Um, and 7:33 a.m. sun rises, and then it sets at 6:07 p.m. You might as well say 6 o'clock. Last night it set I think about 6:10, 6:09, 6:10. But at 6 o'clock it was getting dark, and by 10 after 6 it was dark. So our world times and temperatures as I speak, starting in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:24 a.m. Just starting their day over there early in Honolulu. Um, Passing clouds where it's a little bit clear, some clouds, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Uh, Phoenix, Arizona at 3:24 a.m. and currently there in Phoenix. Clear skies, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. In the windy city of Chicago at 5:24 a.m. Clear skies in Chicago currently, 46 degrees Fahrenheit. In the concrete jungle of New York City, New York City, at 6:24 a.m. At 6:24 a.m. here in the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside, and clear skies, 46 degrees Fahrenheit. And let's see, I got to go back to the phone here. I don't see nothing. Oh, there it is. Tina down there in Central Jersey. She's telling us it's 59 degrees for the high today down in Central Jersey, 41 for the low, and cloudy down there in New Jersey. And Tony D down there in Warner Robins, Georgia, says it's 55 degrees Fahrenheit currently there. They're going to have a high of 63 degrees, 63 degrees Fahrenheit, 53 for the low, and drizzling. It's raining down there, so it's going to be a wet day down there. And Deplorable says it's calling for an inch of rain here today. Where's that rain coming in from, I wonder? I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, shut that one off. Okay. Going across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean, to London, UK. We're at 10:26 a.m. A little sunny, clearing there with some clouds, passing clouds. 55 degrees Fahrenheit at 10:26 a.m. currently there. In Milan, Italia, 11:26. Why is it 11:26? What's going on? Let's see, 6:26, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did they turn the clock? I think they turned the clocks ahead, back in Europe, because it's only a 4-hour difference now. They must have turned the clocks back in Europe, because there's an hour different. They're lacking an hour. It's a 4-hour difference between New York and London, and usually it's a 5-hour difference, and now it's not even lunchtime in. So they must have turned their clocks back. In Milan, it's not lunchtime in Milan, Italy yet. It's 11:27 a.m. Sunny and clear, 61 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what I got for times. They're it's usually 6 hours. Now it's 5 hours to Italy, Milan, and usually 5 hours from here to London. Now it's only 4 hours now. So. Oh, let's see. Deplorable said he read it wrong. Okay, so you get that's when the big rain's coming in. Okay, Deplorable. Thank you. No problem, my friend. No problem. Oh, yes, a week before us. Okay, Tina. She's let us know that I guess the 2nd of November is when we turn our clock. So that's what it is. Okay, so they've already turned the clocks back. Okay, continuing with the 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 temperatures and times, world times and temperatures there. Um, let's see, Milan is at 11:28 a.m. Sunny and clear, 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Going over to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and the president was in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. That's where he landed. He's over there in Asia, the Pacific Rim of Asia, there to visit. I guess he's got a big meeting with the Chinese premier in South Korea. and we're currently. Oh, we don't have that, but in Tokyo, Japan, at 7:28 p.m., cloudy skies in Tokyo, 66 degrees Fahrenheit, and down under. Oh, I forgot to say Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur. Let's back up. Kuala Lumpur at 6:29 p.m. Sunny and clear, 91 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's nice there for the President Trump's visit to Kuala Lumpur. He landed in Kuala Lumpur. I saw that on the news yesterday. We have Tokyo at 66 degrees Fahrenheit at 7:29 p.m. in their evening, and down under on the great continent, great country of Australia, great friends and allies in Melbourne at 9:29 p.m. in their evening. Clear skies, 52 degrees Fahrenheit, and in Sydney, Australia at 9:29 p.m. also in their evening. Cloudy skies, 61 degrees Fahrenheit, and those are world times and temperatures as I speak. So, and we have a little bit of a difference on the clock there between us and Europe right now. They turn their clocks. That's right. They do it a week before we do, so that's good. And let's see. Deplorable says 26 degrees Fahrenheit your way. Wow, you're really low. Wow, that's low. That's low. And let's see. Tina says I read about in 1440 paper. Prez has a good deal going there. Yeah, he has his visit there over there in um, the Asian area, the Pacific Asian Rim. There, he's going to Malaysia. I think it's all he's heading over there, stopping a couple of, but there's a big meeting in South Korea for some world leaders and stuff like that. So let's see, you read that on that. Let's see. Let me see what that is. Oh, okay. Is that the 1440 Daily Digest, Tina? I just brought that up as far as news items and stuff like that. It looks like yeah, Trump's in Asia right now as far as that goes. Um, President Donald Trump landed in Malaysia yesterday for nearly a week-long Asia trip that will culminate in a meeting with Chinese leader Xi Jinping or whatever his name is there. Trump kicked off the weekend by attending a peace deal signing between. Oh, that's right. They did the peace deal signing between Cambodia and Thailand, a deal Cambodia credits Trump with helping. So Trump then announced separate trade deals with Malaysia, Cambodia, Thailand, and Vietnam that will see them purchasing dozens of U.S.-made planes for over $25 billion, as well as invest in U.S. agricultural and energy. Malaysia and Thailand also agreed to supply the U.S. With access to critical minerals and rare earth minerals. So that's something there that I guess that's on. Yeah, I think that's what you read, Tina. So I like that. I like that page. That's pretty cool. Um, I want to send it to you, but I need. Oh no, no, no! Don't worry. Just you can right click on the article and then just send me the link. DM it to me as far as that goes. Yeah, I've got it. Cool. You can get it. Yeah, I have it right here. I'm gonna actually. You know what? I'm gonna add that to my list of things there. We'll take a look at that. That I like the way that page sets up. It gives you a short it gives you a short thing. It says oh, also they have a Louvre. They arrested two people in the Louvre, so that's pretty good. What's this on black cats? I don't know. I'm gonna look at it. I like the layout of that. I like the short thing. So I'm gonna add that to my repertoire of of yeah. Just added it to the list there to bring up in the morning and stuff. They have science and tech. Yeah, I see that. They have the whole gambit. They have business, finance, science and tech, health and medicine, world history, social, random. Yeah, I just like to see. I like the way they have it set up to where it's a bullet statement. I don't need some long article. Just give me what's going on. That's all that's needed and stuff like that. And I that so and if anything else pops up, it pops up and stuff like that. So So that's a good one. The 1440 Daily Digest, no affiliation. It curates from 100 plus sources. Okay, so it just brings everything together every morning to communities over 4.4 million curious minds. Okay, I like that. Okay, we'll keep that up there. That's good. We'll put that in our repertoire along with we added was it WGR 556? That's the Buffalo Bills radio station, official radio station. So they got some. We can get our up to date Buffalo Bills news from there. Okay, let's see our National Day today. Let's see. Let's go. Let's move on to the National Day. We have. Oh wow, we have three that anyone. Well, National Civics Day, yeah, okay, we can have October 27th. These two, either one. Um, Today is National American Beer Day, so I'm going to probably have an. I had a Coors beer yesterday. I'll probably be having a Coors beer today, but that's one of them. The one that supersedes it or trumps it in a manner of speaking. We're going to go with Navy Day. Today is Navy Day. Navy Day on October 27th salutes all of the military personnel who served both past and present in the United States Navy. Hoorah! Uh, uh, what happened here? Hang on for a minute. I lost something here. Yeah, can you get it? Yeah, I got it as far as that goes. Deplorable says, "Guess I'm getting drunk today." Yeah, it's it's National American Beer Day as far as that goes. And uh, Tina says, "Good, lots of laughs." And oh, Captain Rehab. Good morning, Captain Rehab. Coming in from the city of brotherly love. The missus says, "Good morning." Captain Rehab says, "Good morning back at you there, missus." And Captain Rehab says hi to Tina, Auntie Tina, as far as that goes. So thank you for being here, Captain. And you were quite at your moment there yesterday. Deplorable says, "As long as I drink beers while listening to the Navy song, I'm good." Yeah, you cover both. You the misses like that one. That's a good one there. That's a good one. Uh, yeah, that got a laugh yesterday, Captain Rehab. We love rich Word documents. Yeah, I use that a lot. It's a good. It's an old program, but I like using it and stuff. I used to use WordPad when they took away WordPad on Windows 11. I have that. I bought it. I bought that actually where I worked at. I was able to buy Windows 2000 2000. I think it was 2007 for like $25, and then the next year they updated it, and I got it for like $5 or something like that. So I got two versions of it. And what's the version I do have? Let me see. Um. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Microsoft Office. Okay. It was 2000. I had 2006, and the one I use now is 2007. It's a great program. I like using it as far as that goes. And um, let's see. Deplorable says, "Hope my missus likes it too." Oh yeah. Well, don't get too drunk, okay? She may not like that. And Captain Rehas, my goodness, yeah, 2007, and it still works. I like programs that work. I've got an older than dirt iPad Mini here. I've got an original iPad Mini first gen, and and the reason I have it, there's an app on there that you can't find. It's called what's it called? Boss Jock, BOSSJOCK, Boss Jock. Now it's Boss Jock backpack Boss Jock or something like that. It's a little bit different. I don't like the way it looks and stuff. That's in the but the Boss Jock app, I've had that for years, and so I don't. If it works, I like using it as far as that goes. So let's see. Getting back to the National Day, it's hashtag Navy Day. The United States Navy (USN) is the naval warfare service branch of the United States of Armed Forces and one of 7 uniformed services of the United States of America. The U.S. Navy currently stands as the largest, most powerful, and it is the most powerful Navy in the world, with the highest combined battle fleet tonnage. This service engages over 340,000 personnel on active duty and more than 71,000 in the Navy Reserve. That's a lot of guys, a lot of people there. Throughout the Revolutionary War, the Navy's importance grew. Today, the United States maintains 40 naval bases across the country, including the world's largest naval station in Norfolk, the U.S. Naval Station Norfolk in Norfolk, Virginia. Below the seas, submarines become part of the Navy during World War II, while experimenting began in the late 1800s and during the Civil War. They did not join a large part of the Navy inventory until World War II. At that point, subs became necessary for surveillance and rescue, and even they were used, were also armed with torpedoes and all that. Um, With the advent of the airplane, the Navy became vital stations for Air Force as well. As a result, the Navy modified ships for floating landing strips. Those are aircraft carriers. Actually, the USS Gerald Ford is going down to the Southern Command and the Caribbean to go ahead and knock out some more of those drug-faring boats that are coming out from down there, a couple countries in South America. Knock them out. I say take them out. Take them out. They're bringing poison into this country. So today, joint Navy and air bases such as Pearl Harbor, Hickam provide necessary fleet and sea and air defense. Between 1922 and 1972, the Navy celebrated its birthday on October 27th in honor of President Theodore's birthday. He elevated the U.S. Navy to a premier fighting force. During his term as Assistant Secretary of Navy, he built up the power and the strength of the U.S. Navy. Theodore Roosevelt pursued the Navy aircraft carrier advance. He built up, pursued the Navy aircraft advance. The U.S. Navy, as President Roosevelt was the first president to submerge in a submarine and also the first to fly. He supported the Navy, led the former Secretary of Navy, John F. Lehman, and said Theodore Roosevelt was one of the architects of our modern Navy. So, hurrah for the for Navy Day, as far as that goes. And with that, deplorable says, boom. Yeah, there we go. So that's our National Day. But I'm going to be raising a beer later today for our other National Day that I think is a pretty good National American beer. Make sure it's an American beer. American beers are good. We got Coors Light, or no, we got the banquet beer. We got Coors, the regular Coors in the Coors bottle. The missus bought that last week, so that's what's in our fridge now is Coors banquet beer. It's good beer. I had one yesterday afternoon. After the Jets won, I celebrated the Jets win with a beer yesterday. As far as that goes, and Yingling, yeah, we drink Yingling also. Yingling that's America's oldest brewery is Yingling, right there in in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. That's a great beer. I like their black and tan. Their black and tan is and I've had the black and tan on draft is almost as good as a Guinness, I would say. Some people that drink Guinness would say otherwise. They would, but it's a good that's a good old American beer there. Guinness is. Okay, let's see. We are up to where we can do 100 years ago. We'll go ahead and get that set up here. Let's see, where's my cursor here? Can I bring that up? Okay, there we go. Let me get this set up here, folks. Get rid of the little scrolly thingy and bring it up on present. And let's see. Yep, that's what we want right there. And And I'll drop my camera and we'll see what Roger Luther has to say after this gentleman introduces him. The young lady's not there. Here we go.
100 years ago today, Binghamton marked a day of remembrance, generosity, and unexpected drama. Broome County historian Roger Luther joins us with the stories that made news 100 years ago today, brought to you by UHS.
100 years ago today, Binghamton Mayor John A. Giles today proclaimed October 24th as Forget-Me-Not Day. He urged all citizens of this city to lend their moral and financial support for the wounded veterans who made our victory at arms possible. Lourdes Hospital, the new Catholic hospital on Riverside Drive, will be formally opened and dedicated next Wednesday, October 28th. George F. Johnson announced today that his daughter, Mrs. Lloyd Sweet, will purchase a pipe organ for the new High Street Methodist Church, and that Mrs. Johnson will give the church a set of chimes. And finally, a 14-year-old boy was arrested this afternoon after placing railroad dynamite caps on the streetcar rails on Robinson Street. Streetcars that passed over the caps were nearly lifted off the rails by the explosions. And that was the news on Forget-Me-Not Day,
Oh
1925.
my God. Boys will play. Boys will play. Oh my God. That is something. As far as that goes, we had oh, oh, no, 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 no. We don't want that. We want we need to go to, let's see, community calendar 100 years ago. And that's the one we want. Oh my, yeah, I say oh my too, Tina. 14-year-old boy. He was playing around. He's screwing around, but screwing around with something dangerous. Place it on the railroad. Place on the railroad. Dynamite caps on the street car rails. The streetcars would pass over. The caps they could cause a derailment. Oh my God, that's not no firecracker. That's for sure. George F. Johnson, he announced that his daughter purchased a pipe organ and for the High Street Methodist Church. I think they're the ones. George F. Johnson made a donation in his daughter's name for that church. That church is still there. It's not a Methodist church. I think it's a different name. We showed a picture of it, I think, on Friday's broadcast. And then Lourdes Hospital, the new Catholic hospital on Riverside. Lourdes Hospital is still there in Binghamton, but it's under the Robert Packard Hospital now. It's been bought out. It still uses its name, Lourdes Hospital, but that hospital's been there for 125 years. It's one of, I think, 2 or 3 hospitals in Binghamton, New York. And then J. A. Giles today pronounced October 24th. See, this is 100 years ago as of October 24th, which was Friday. Forget-me-nots. He urged all citizens to lead a moral and financial support for the wounded veterans who made return probably from World War I that took place there. So there we have it, 100 years ago with Roger Luther, and we thank you, sir, for that 100 years. It's always good. 14-year-old playing with dynamite. Literally, that the caps are that's part that they hook it to the dynamite that ignites the dynamite. In other history, 1275, we had the city of Amsterdam was founded, and also in 1682, the city that Captain Rehab is from, or it lives at. He's a New Yorker, but he lives and works down there in Philly, the city of brotherly love. But on this day in 1682, Philadelphia was founded, and Philadelphia was actually the United States' first capital before they moved it to New York. It was New York. New York was either first or Philly. I'm not sure. They were both capitals, and then they finally they created Washington D.C. Let's see. In 1787, the first of the federal papers, a series of essays called "For Ratification of the U.S. Constitution," was published in the New York newspaper. So that was when they come up with the amendments to the Constitution. And in 1904, the first New York City subway line was open. And in 1954, 50 years later, Walt Disney's first TV show, Disneyland, premiered on ABC. And I think, didn't they move to NBC, I thought? Used to watch the Wonderful World of Walt Disney on Sunday nights after Bonanza. Or was Bonanza afterwards? I can't remember. I know it was a Sunday. Bonanza was a Sunday. Maybe it was before Walt Disney. No, it was afterwards because we used to watch Walt Disney to go to bed. My mom she loved Bonanza too. She loved Little Joe. Let's see, 2004. The curse of the Bambino ended as the Boston Red Sox swept 4 games to win the World Series, their first Major League Baseball championship in 86 years. So, well, they're not in the World Series now. There's a game tonight. It's game 3. They're tied 1-1. So Los Angeles Dodgers were able to tie it up. I'm in favor of of um, the Los Angeles Dodgers there. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here in history? I talked about the federal papers. In 1962, during the Cuban Missile Crisis, a U-2 reconnaissance aircraft was shot down while flying over Cuba, killing the pilot, U.S. Air Force Major Randolph Anderson Jr. Yeah, I've seen 2 of them crash. They still fly the U-2 today in the Air Force. There was 2. I was on 2 aircraft crashes with the U-2. They were stationed over there, and they were actually TDY birds over there at Osan Air Base. They fly them out of there. They're actually based in Beale Air Force Base. That's where the SR-71 was based at too when they were flying that. I think they're still flying it, to be honest with you. But Beale Air Force Base, that's the home of the U-2, the reconnaissance plane, and it leaks like a sieve when it's on the ground, but when it's flying high up there on the edges of the atmosphere into space, it's a very, very effective surveillance aircraft. I was up and close and personal to. It's a pretty unique aircraft. Let's see, what else do we got here? Talked about the Red Sox, and that's about it for history there. So. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do the sports then. Then we'll take a break. Like I said, the first game, the Blue Jays won 11-4. I think they shocked the Dodgers, but the Dodgers were able to come back Saturday 5-1 to tie up the series 1-1. And we had football yesterday, but last week Thursday the Chargers beat the Vikings 37-10. The Dolphins. They actually won again. Okay, we're talking about the Dolphins as far as they ended up winning yesterday significantly, 34-10. Bears lost to the Ravens. Does that mean the Bears or the Ravens are back? Because I guess only Lamar Jackson's injured. So, but the Jets, that's the big game. They won in the last 2 minutes, 39-38, and they were down 31-16 at one point, and they ended up making a comeback as far as that goes. So congratulations. I picked all the New York teams. 2 of them won. The Jets was one of them. The other team that won, I was listening to the Buffalo Bills game on the radio station there. What's that radio station? It is WGR 550. Sports Radio, the official radio station for the Buffalo Bills. So I listen to them. So if it's not on TV, I can listen to it. I like listening to it, so that's good. Yep. And I said the Jets were going to win yesterday on Tony's show too. So you're not the only one. So cool your Jets, Captain Rehab. They were due to win. So I was taking a chance. If you look at, I said this yesterday on Tony's broadcast, the Jets, before yesterday, 5 of their 7 games played, they almost won it. They should be at least 4-5-2. Okay, they just, when they played the Bills and Dallas, that's when they got whacked as far as that goes. And Captain Rehab says, yes, lots of laughs. So the Jets, they've got their first win in, and my hat's off to them. Now the Buffalo Bills, they won significantly against the Panthers, coming off of a bye week. James Cook, James Cook the third? What can you say about him? Um, yeah, that 560. That's a Buffalo radio network that I listen to, but he blew it open. He blew it open. He had 216 total yardage. That hasn't been done since what is it? 1976, I guess. A 200-yard game for a Buffalo Bill running back, and I think 76. That's back in O.J. Simpson's time. He had 2 touchdowns, a career high for him, and the Bills made the Panthers pretty much a one-dimensional team yesterday. And what can you say about Josh Allen? Josh Allen. Well, let's say James Cook, just so you know, he had 17 points on takeaways. Or no, the Bills had 17 points on takeaways. And but what can you say about Josh Allen? Josh Allen, two TDs there. So they won 40-9. So the Bills are back. They squashed. And the thing is, I was listening on the radio, and this is great. I'm listening to the radios, and the announcers are great announcers, and great running back. Looks like Thurman Thomas. Oh, okay, yeah. He is a good running back there, James Cook. But the crowd, they were talking about the crowd. They estimated probably between 35 and 40,000 people that were down there in the South Carolina. They almost thought they were in the. I thought I made a mistake. I thought they were at home in Orchard Park, and they weren't. They were down in South Carolina. But you could hear the crowd when the Bills. They were rooting for the Bills, and then when it was obvious they won, everybody that was a Panther fan left. But there was like 35 to 40,000 people still left, and oh yeah, that's true. We're gonna get to that game there, Captain Rehab. Yeah, Scadaboo. He nasty. I don't know. Do you know how long he's out for? That was the other New York team that I said was going to win. The New York Giants. They lost, of course. And let's see. Let's get back to the football here. Yeah, the Giants. They lost to the Eagles. The Eagles played some good ball yesterday. Eagles won 38-20. So that was a significant. The Texans, they beat the 49ers 26-15. So Brian's team won yesterday. Patriots, they were losing in the first quarter to the Browns, but they ended up turning it around 32-13. Buccaneers crushed the Saints 23-3. Titans lost to the Colts 38-14. They're scary. I think they may be going to the Super Bowl, folks. Cowboys could not get it done against the Broncos. I thought they could, but Broncos beat them 44-24. That's a trouncing right there. Broncos, they may be they're top tier. Last night's game, Packers and Steelers. Aaron Rodgers couldn't get it done. He only put 25. There was 25, or they ended up losing 35-25. And tonight we have the Commanders and Chiefs. I changed my pick from the Commanders to the Chiefs. So I think I'm not doing. I gotta add up our wins losses today and see what happens. And he's out for the season. Oh God, that's a shame because he's a good running back. Oh my God, he is good. That's a nasty. That is a season-ending injury yesterday. So I'll be interested to see what the quarterback is a good Dart is a good quarterback. I'm impressed with him. I am thoroughly impressed with the Giants. Have somebody that is actually playing, but they couldn't get it done against the Philadelphia Phillies yesterday. So we'll see. But we got the Commanders and Chiefs tonight. Like I said, I changed my pick from Commanders because Daniels is out too at the quarterback. So I wanted to change it, stuff like that. If he was still in, I'd still say keep the Commanders. I still call them that other team offline there and stuff like that. But just recognizing the fact that we got 4 people on Rumble, nobody on YouTube, 4 people on Twitch, nobody on Facebook Live. 7 people on X Live. Thank you, X Live. Who do we have on Kick? We got Kick. I haven't checked Kick yet. Let me check Kick real quick here. Let's see. What do we have? We have one person. No, we have nobody on Kick. I guess they're all sleeping in. Okay. I got 150 followers on Kick. Wow, I'm moving up there. We broadcast on Kick just for kicks. Now, if I had the stream key and URL for X or for TikTok, I'd probably be broadcasting on TikTok. That's if I open up this other channel I started. It's I got 2 channels on TikTok. The one I have currently is private. Just some. I've had it since 2022, but I haven't really opened it up. The other one, if when it becomes official that the U.S. entities actually are in full control, I don't think they're in full control yet. I think they're still working on that deal to make sure to finalize it, and it might be finalized after President Trump meets with the Chinese premier in South Korea and stuff like that. So. The only other thing in sports, I forgot to watch the Manchester City Football Club. I got too involved with the football. Well, actually, I got too involved with trying to catch the Cats before 1:00, so that's why I missed it. But Manchester City lost yesterday 1-0 to Aston Villa in the Premier League. So they went from number 2 to number 5. They bounced down, and as far as that goes. And Captain Rehab says, did you investigate the ad campaign thing with the embedding? No, I'm not doing the embedding. The embedding is when you put it on OBS for the RTMP. I have it. This is the regular Rumble Studios. I have it up there, and I have to have 10 people. This number has to go to 10. I have a total of 815, but if let me see, let me bring that up here. Hang on. Hang on for a minute, folks. Hang on. Let's see. Let me bring this up. I got to bring it. I got to go to Rumble Studios. Go to let's see. Oh, let's see. Where is that? Hang on. Where did I see that? Okay, here it is. The money campaign, and we go to that. And let's see. It's who's that? What are you doing, Bug? I see you. You want to say hi to everybody? Okay, you want to say hi? Let's see. Here's Buggy. She wants to say hi. You want to say hi? Huh? Huh, girly girl? Huh. There you go. There's Buggy. You say hi? Hi. Okay. She sit on my lap here. We got to find something here. As far as that, yeah, Captain Rehab. That's Bug. She's one of 5 cats that we have. And Tina says hi, Bug. Yeah, she likes getting on the lap here and stuff. It's just like she'll sleep in my chair. I give her my chair at night. You know, I when I'm here in the evening, I have to take a chair from the table here in the dining room. And you probably hear her purring. She's purring here. Okay, let me find this. Where is that? Let's see. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, she is cute. But the thing of it is, you have to have 10 people. There's 2 ways. The embedding is if you're doing a direct RTMP. If you look at that, has nothing to do with the regular Rumble Studios. Because see, when you're using the RTMP, Rumble RTMP, and I do that when I do the gaming, where I broadcast on Rumble, YouTube, and Twitch for the 1080p. I'm going from OBS right into Rumble, so that's why you have to embed it in on that process. The way I'm doing it right now, that's not Rumble Studios. That's Rumble RTMP direct from OBS. I'm using Rumble Studios, which is in the Rumble, and using OBS as an example. So I still have to have 10 people. And even when you use that, you use the embedding, you still have to have 10 people. It's not an automatic. There's a requirement. I'm trying to find that here. Let me see. Okay, Tina, see you later. Rich sounds like Doc Brown talking about the RTMP. Oh, okay. Doc Brown. What's that? Is Doc Brown, what is that from Back to the Future? I'm just trying to find the statement here for you there. Rehab. Okay. Oh, okay, Doc Brown is okay, yeah. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. I like that guy. I wish I was that smart. Let's see. Where the hell is that? It was right here in this requirements. Oh. So there is a difference as far as like I'm using OBS, but I'm using um, the virtual cam. That's the direct. I want the regular read. Adding the widget. Adding. Campaigns have a minimum live viewership requirement. The minimum viewer limit for Rumble only. What did it said 10? I did see where it says you have to have a minimum of 10. And right now in the campaigns, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. The minimum. It says for minimum viewership over on the read ad campaign tab, it says 10. So I don't have 10, and it's 10 Rumble folks. Okay, I was wrong in saying that it was we had to get the people from X Live to get up over that 10. Well, we're at 15 right now, and it's not activated. So once this number hits 10 on Rumble, that's why I would like you all to follow me on Rumble. As far as Fireman Rich's broadcast, that's the Rumble channel that I'm on, and put a second device on so we can get that up to 10. So get out 10 tablets there, Captain Rehab, and put them all on Rumble, Fireman Rich broadcast, and jack that number, this number. That's the key number. Right now I think we had up to 8 people. So we have our moments, our highs and our lows and stuff like that. So that's how it is. But they do have the direct RTMP where you use a stream key and a URL. And this is just a Rumble Studios that's on the web page. If I had the TikTok, I could do it on TikTok. I could bring TikTok in here. So it's pretty neat stuff from a live streamer's perspective and stuff. That's what I like about it. It's very, very efficient. It has two mechanisms of broadcasting to see. Like right now, this is a 720p broadcast. Where if you look at my gaming broadcast live streams, they're 1080p because I'm in the direct RTMP. There's a difference there, I guess, because you don't have to. You're not going through the web page. You're going right directly from your OBS, and it's going right out to Rumble. See right here, my camera is taking up my picture. It's going to the computer. It's going to the web page, and it's going from the web page over to Rumble, and then Rumble out to you. So that direct RTMP, it's like I'm directly going into Rumble from my OBS on that process. It streamlines it a little bit. So yeah, I guess I do sound like Dr. Brown, Doc Brown. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take a break. That's it for sports there, folks. And we'll go ahead and take a break here. And I got to get some more coffee fresh. And oh, you're okay? Buggy just left me. Yeah, I got to refresh my coffee here and stuff. So Buggy, no, she's chasing Jack. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a break here. And we're at an hour and 7 minutes. And I will be right back, folks, in a couple minutes. Just hang loose there, and we'll see you in a couple minutes. We're going to go with bubblegum. And we're back. We're back here. on the Monday Morning Coffee for 10.27.2025. Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here at Rumble Broadcast. And we are here for the morning broadcast. And it's good to be here. We got our second cup of coffee, and which is tasted mighty fine, my friends. And we have people in the chat here as far as pretty lively in the first half there. And but we're getting our Monday started here, working towards the weekend once again. And man, this coffee is good. We have a cold morning going on right now. And let me see something here on Twitch. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and block and ban. Man, that works so good. I tell you, since I went to this automated mod, it works quite well, folks, quite well. But we are getting our day started. We got the first half of the broadcast in. We're going to be going on the second half here with our web pages. That coffee is good. And just full disclosure, I have no association with Fox 40, with WEBO, with what do we got here? WNBF, WBNG, WAAL, Channel 34, WENY out in Elmira, Channel 18 that's out in Elmira, or the Penny Saver, KGB, the radio station in Binghamton, KISS 104, as well as Country 106.5 up there in Buffalo area, along with Power 93.7 WBLK, and we're adding WGR 500 Sports Radio, the official radio station of Buffalo, and also we're adding something that Tina had us look up, 1440 Daily Digest. We'll be looking at that too, as far as that goes. So that's an interesting ad there. So let's see what's on Fox 40. Let's see. I got to get rid of the TikTok or the. What happened? Oh, you know what? I just noticed something. What the hell? Where is my owl? Did he fly away? And who stole my name tag? Did you take those, Captain Rehab? What happened there? What happened there? What is going on there? Let's bring those back. Holy crap. There they are. There they are. This thing right here, my nameplate, my bottom third, and the owl. Let's see. We got to adjust the owl here. He's off. He's a little off kilter there. Let's. There's another thing. It's a Monday. Yep. You don't even have them in the. Oh, he flew away. Oh, he's back. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's bring him up over right about there. There we go. That's in the OBS right there, folks. That's the magic of the OBS. I didn't have my nameplate. Just didn't notice that. Oh my God. All right. Okay, we got that taken care of. Yeah, you didn't even notice it, Captain Rehab, huh? What's up? Yeah, that misses. You missed that one. I just noticed that. It's one of those things. It's just like I was so focused here up on the things, I didn't realize that. Oh, what about this guy? That's the blab owl. That was the symbol for blab. And then my name tag, actually, that's I cut and paste that. That's that I cut that out of when we were all on HAPS. So you got a little nostalgia here with this one and this one. I gotta get my the path I've traveled. I don't have anything on Twitch. Twitch, I'm not gonna put layup. Blab, I love. Blab is a gas. Nameplate. It was just a good nameplate from HAP, so I took it. and used it here. So I think that's a little nostalgic. Let's see here now. Let's go to Fox 40, see what's on the Fox 40 news. Again, no affiliation to all those news agency websites, news agencies. I'm just presenting them here to show a little bit of the southern tier of upstate New York and what's been going on here. Let's see. Host annual trunk and treat. To give you an idea of the truck and treat they have here, there's a lot of these going on right now. Just to show you one, Catholic Schools of Broome County hosts an annual truck and treat. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one.
Catholic Schools of Broome County.
Yep, we'll get to it. Just a minute. Hang on.
Catholic.
Yep, hang on. Okay, we'll bring this one up from Fox 40 and see what it's about here.
Catholic Schools of Broome County held their annual trunk or treat today at Seton Catholic Central. Teachers and student organizations from across the district hosted decorated trunks, games, and activities for families to enjoy.
We've had a lot more kids than I expected. We even had to go get more candy and toys, but it's going really well. I think some trunks are pretty cool. Everybody decked out their trunks and it looks great. So yeah, I'm excited and I'm happy with what we got today. Yeah.
Okay, so we got the trunks for treat. No, we don't want that, Rich. We want that. There we go. Oh, we're screwing it up here. Trucks for treats. That's from Catholic Seton School, Seton Catholic. And there's another school. Or no, Brookdale Castle Garden Seniors Living Community celebrates Halloween with a truck and treat. So this is to make it a lot safer for the kids as far as that goes.
Brookdale Castle Gardens Senior.
Okay, just a minute. We'll get there. And what they are, you get all the people with the cars and trunks. They open the trunks, and that's where all the candy, and they give the candy and stuff. And all these people are checked out to be legit, so the candy is good and stuff like that. These organizations, it's a lot safer, and I like it as far as it gets the community more involved. Going door to door, well, you might have one or two families in a community that don't really like people, and they just figure it's an opportunity for them to sort of do something they shouldn't be doing. Okay, here's this. Let's go ahead. I'll remember to turn my camera back on. Brookdale Castle Gardens. They have a truck, and that's the trunk of a car and treat. So let's see what this one's about here.
Brookdale Castle Gardens Senior Living Community in Vestal joined in on the fun with a trunk or treat of their own. The event allowed residents of the Living Center and an opportunity to create Halloween themselves by dressing up both themselves and their cars to hand out candy.
I love seeing everybody coming out. Our marketing team puts the word out, and we get quite a few trunk or treaters, and our residents come out and enjoy it as well. They love handing out candy. My favorite costume is probably the hippo.
I think my favorite is Bluey because it's my boss. We don't see as many trick-or-treaters on the streets anymore, so being able to have the community, especially with the residents, to interact with kids and have their friends and family, it's a really fun event to have.
And I think she's what she's saying is true, because I think for years we were on the edge of our village here. We don't get any trick-or-treaters and stuff. They all go downtown, and I think there's more and more of these trunk or treat are popping up around the communities here in the southern tier of upstate New York. And like I said, they're a lot safer, I believe, as far as that goes. What do we got for notice here? We got an alert here. Let me see this. Okay, they got a note on a food bank and stuff like that. Food banks are hurting because there's a lot more people utilizing them. Let's see, what else do we got on Fox 40? Let's see what we have. Those are two good ones to give you an idea Okay, that's two. Tioga County hosts second annual pumpkin smash. Oh, let's see what this one's about. This looks interesting. Oh, there's no video to it. There's no video. But we'll go ahead and read it stuff because this is interesting. Let's see. There it is. That's on Fox 40. It's a read. It's an article to read. So I'm going to read the article while that picture's up. Tioga County to host second annual pumpkin smash. Tioga County is inviting community members to recycle their leftover pumpkins this season at the upcoming Pumpkin Smash event happening November 8th at the Tioga County Fairgrounds, which is Marvin Park, right across the street from the Price Shopper. That's where the missus and I go to shop for groceries. Residents can bring their pumpkins to smash into pieces. Afterwards, the remains will be composted and donated to local farms for livestock feed. The event will also feature fall-themed games, light refreshments, and a collection of drive for non-perishable canning goods to benefit the Tioga County Rural Ministry Food Bank. It's important that we don't fill our landfills up with materials that actually can be composted. It takes a lot of energy and water to and resources to grow pumpkins. So instead of just throwing them in a landfill, we actually produce something that can provide nutrients to new growths or food for animals and livestock, said Tioga County subsidiary manager Ellen Pratt. So there we have that as far as that goes, and that's a good thing as far as to be able to compost and stuff like that. It's a sort of essential recycling place for pumpkins. So I think that's good. Okay, so there's that one. That's a good one. Got some good ones this Monday morning on Fox 40. No affiliation again. Okay, let's go to WEBO and see what's on the local news there. Who is this? Have you ever heard of Kelsey Ballerini? Ballerini?
Yes.
She's going to perform at the 2026 Dick's Open.
They're getting some big names.
Is she a big name?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the 2026. Let's see. Let me bring this up here. I started reading it, so let's bring this one up here. This is on WEBO. This is a local radio station that has a host of other radio stations, but I listen to WEBO 102 and 95.3 The Bridge. Those are the three. This is from the Radican radio or media group, and I have no affiliation again with Radican Media Group or those particular radio stations. It's just we are a consumer, and they have an article about the 2026 Dick's Open. That's the big seniors golf tournament. But the 2000 Dick's Open will feature country music superstar during the Friday night concert next summer. Tournament officials announced on Thursday the five-time Grammy nominee Kelsey Ballerini. Ballerini?
Yes.
Ballerini will take stage at Enjoy Golf Course on Friday, June 26th. The concert will take place following the first round of the Dick's Open, which used to be called the BC Open. Dick's Sporting Goods is the one that sponsors this golf tournament now. It's a really and Enjoy Golf Course is a very, very good golf course. Tickets go on sale Friday, November 14th. So this will probably be sold out. Early bird special. It's $99, include fees for a limited time. So it's $99 to watch this concert.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. So a little local news there as far as on WEBO. It's a good radio station too. I enjoy listening to it. They got some good broadcasters on there. Let's see. Nothing else. Let me see. Oh, let's see. Let's check the news. Oh, let's refresh this. Go back to home and go to news. Go to anything on New York front. Um, and I'm not seeing anything. So that's it for let's see, on the national. What do they have on the national? Anything on the national? No, not seeing anything. Oh, they have a closed naval base on Puerto Rico that could play a role in fighting against narco terrorists. So they might be reopening a naval base down there, and that'd be great to have it open on today, Navy Day. Let's see. Anything on WNBF? Yeah, there's something on WNBF here, folks. We need to talk about this because this actually came out yesterday. After we got done with Tony's broadcast on the Belt Kings Fantasy Football yesterday, there was breaking news of. Let's see if I can get to that. Let's see. Where can we bring this up? What's going on, Mike? Let's try it one more time here. Okay. And that is that former New York Jets star Nick Mangold dies at 41 after a kidney battle. He was looking for a kidney transplant, and this one's hard to take. Just a short time ago, we shared that former New York Jets center Nick Mangold was searching for a kidney donor. He was in need of a kidney. Opening up about his fight with kidney disease and hope for a match. Now, barely 2 weeks later, comes the news. No one really was ready for it. Nick has passed away at just 41 years old. And if you were a Jet fan during his years, I remember him as a center on the field. You remember Nick. Tough, dependable, loyal. He was the kind of player that could be counted on every single game. Drafted from out of Ohio State back in 2006. He spent his entire career with the Jets. For more than a decade, he was the anchor of the offensive line and one of the most respected players in the league. Nick faced his health battles with strength and honesty. It's hard to believe that just days ago, Nick was reaching out to his fans and community asking for a kidney donor with type O blood, which I think isn't that the rare? That's a rare blood. Yeah. That's a rare blood. You have to have that matchup. He was open about his health battle and determined to keep fighting. That's just how he was. That's just who he was. He was strong, honest, and real. The news of his passing has hit hard. Former teammates, coaches, and fans are sharing the stories of Nick, not just as a player, but as a person, someone who could make them laugh, who showed up for people, and who led with his heart. Jets owner Woody Johnson said it best. Nick wasn't just a center. He was a heartbeat of the team. Off the field, Nick was a husband and a dad. He leaves behind his wife, Jenny, and their 4 kids, Matthew, Eliza, Thomas, and Charlotte. Everything people are saying about him now paints a picture of a man who loved deeply, worked hard, and made everyone around him better. So God bless you, Nick Mangold, and Godspeed. And probably he was the angel on the field for the New York Jets yesterday. As far as that goes, as far as he did pass away, it doesn't say when he passed away. But news broke out yesterday as we were ending Belt Kings, as Tony's broadcast at Belt Kings Fantasy Football was over. We were in the after show green room, and I think it was Brian or Tony was mentioning. So 41, too young at all, as far as that goes. And a great center, a great center as far as that goes. And There he is. God bless you, sir, and Godspeed. So I had to make mention of that. They do mention on WNBF. And let's see, anything else? No, that's the big one on NBF there. What's this to try to slip on? Amazon and Walmart quietly changing return rules in New York. What's that? Let's see. Amazon and Walmart just made one part of online shopping easier. Oh, okay. Well, this might sound like bad news. It actually makes some returns much easier for New Yorkers. Amazon and Walmart are changing how return works. I'd say 95% of my shopping done online, most via Amazon and Walmart. Yeah, Walmart online is great. It's just as good as Amazon. Shopping online makes life easier. This typically requires printing out a return label, repacking it, and going to a store or mail service, drop it off. We do it at, the UPS store there in Sayre. But now Amazon and Walmart are changing some of how the rules work. The majority these major retailers are now offering, in some cases, refund without return. It's exactly how it sounds. You get a refund for an unwanted item, but you don't need to go through the hassle of actually returning the item. Oh, really?
Oh, no, it's not.
Huh?
It doesn't seem like a smart move.
The unwanted item are yours to do with what you want. Use it, toss it, store it, give it away. If you are offered this, you probably get an email that says something like this: keep the item. So it's going to be a particular. While this might sound like a win for shoppers, it's actually a smart business move, making returns easier, building trust and loyal for customers. A refund without return is only being offered for low cost items, typically for items which the cost of shipping is worth more than the item. So, so if it's a low amount,
yeah, like
so
a $5 item.
yeah. I think that it's just, I don't think that's just New York. I think that's across the country. I've heard.
Yeah, because that saves Amazon money.
Yeah,
They don't have to pay for return shipping.
So, okay, so that's WNBF. Let's go to WBNG. Oh, they had a Owego Halloween Fest. Let's see what this is about. Is there video? It was on Lake Street. That's right. Let's see. Was this on Lake Street? Okay, they got a picture of it. Let's go ahead and bring this up here. That's that's Lake Street here in Owego, the village of Owego. They had a Halloween festival, and that's the side street there. And you can see the typical buildings here in Owego, in Tioga County. And let's go ahead. No tricks, just treats. How long is this one?
Welcome back to Around the Tiers.
No, that's 5 minutes long. We're going to go ahead and go to this one, the 5th annual. This one, we'll go to the news one.
Welcome back. Now it's time for us to take a look at a spooktacular Halloween event here in the Southern Tier. 12 News' Brian Melanson joins us live from the Owego Halloween Festival with a first-hand look at the frightful fun. Brian, how's it going?
Thanks, Aaron. We're here in downtown Owego for the 5th annual Halloween Festival now. We're upstairs at Owego Brewing Company. I'm joined by Gavin here. Gavin, a lot going on in Owego. Tell me a little bit about some things people can look forward to.
We got a lot going on. So here we're doing a hot cider. We're doing a pumpkin spice beer. And then we head right over there across the street. I think they're doing free cotton candy. We got free library books. There's a trolley going around. There's a lot going on. It'd be good for the kids and the family. And we also have $3 hot dogs out front, which is always a good thing. So,
and now here we do have a pumpkin carving competition. Luke, I don't know if you can show some of the pumpkins that we have. We got a couple of late entries here, and I think we're going to pick a winner live on air here. Gavin, you want to do it together? I know we were kind of looking at the logo for the brewing company. Yeah. So what do you think? Should we pick one? I'll let you make the final choice.
I do like the logo for the brewing company, but I think I think I like this one over here a little bit more. Shout out to the Learys. You
Yeah, I
guys
like
won
that
this
one
for our
too.
first annual pumpkin contest.
Yeah,
So it's pretty awesome.
Well, there you have it. The Learys winning the first annual pumpkin carving competition here at Owego Brewing Owego Brewing Company. A lot going on in downtown until 8 o'clock tonight. Come check it out. Aaron, we'll send it back to you.
And that's downtown Owego. You can see the big Owego mural there. That's on what used to be God. What was that store called? It's a
Blueberries.
oh, Newberry's. That used to be Newberry's right there across the street. And what is it now?
Owego Antiques.
Oh, it's Owego Antiques. That's a great store to go in. There is a lot of neat stuff. I got to do a live from there just to show. There's you could spend a good morning in there looking at stuff. They got some unique stuff, but they ended up painting the mural in the back there, and you could see that's downtown Owego as far as that goes. So just to show you what Owego. There's Jack. Jack is looking at Cat TV now. So let's see what else do we got on WBNG. We'll see what we have. Oh, we had another one. Let's go back to this one. Let's go back here to there's another video there. Let's go ahead and listen to this one here.
Welcome back. Owego is throwing a downtown Halloween party for the whole family to enjoy. 12 News' Brian Melanson is in Owego right now, and it's looking like scary good fun for the whole family. Brian, what does Halloween Fest have in store for us?
Thanks, Aaron. I'm here at the Tioga County Boys and Girls Club for their annual Halloween event and their third, having a haunted house. I'm here with Jill Teeter, the CEO of the club. Jill, a lot going on here. Tell us a little bit about what you guys have going on.
Yeah, we're the hottest show in town for the haunted house. It's our third year doing that, but of course the club has done an annual Halloween event for many, many years. We have a great time. We try to make it new and fresh each year. The families love the haunted house piece, but we also have a lot of our friends here, Lockheed Martin, Best Buy, Kiwanis, Glove House, everyone handing out candy, hot dogs, food. There's donuts and cider, lots of great stuff going on.
Halloween essentials, and you have two different levels of scariness for the haunted house. Tell me about the two different ones. We took a walk through before.
It's very important to me because some families think their kids will be okay, but a haunted house is scary. So we have regular scary that they can go through, or we have code orange, which is super scary. And that means we actually have people in there walking around.
Yeah, haunted houses aren't necessarily on my short list of things to do for trick-or-treating, but to each their own. This thing is going on. The rest of tonight, you guys come check it out. Aaron, we'll send it back.
So there you have it. You have a haunted house at the Tioga County Boys and Girls Club. A very active place there for the community, and sounds like they have a lot of good sponsors, community sponsors that support a group of activities in the community. And this is from where that first video was shown on Lake Street. How long? That's about a 2-minute drive from. Yeah, about a 2-minute drive uptown, heading towards out of the village. It's about 2 minutes up the road there a little bit. So very close knit community as far as that goes, and goes to show you that Halloween can be community and scary. I don't really get that much into the Halloween stuff, but I guess there's a lot of people that do. My holiday season starts when Thanksgiving starts, and I see the Macy's Day Parade. Oh, we don't want to get going on that, Rich. The Macy's Day Parade is coming up. Okay, let's see what else is on WBNG. We got some frost out there too. It's foggy and frosty out. Okay, what else do we have here on WBNG? West Endicott Fire Department, West Endicott Volunteer Fire Halloween Parade. Let's go ahead and check that. Well, let's see. What else do we got? Roberson. Let's go to the Roberson one first. Okay, let's go to this one. We got a Halloween theme coming up. I guess Halloween's this week, so let's go ahead. This is in the Roberson Museum. See what they're doing there. I love the Roberson. Gorgeous facility, but let's see what this is about. Maximize that and start it.
The Roberson Museum got into the Halloween spirit as it hosted a spooktacular event on Saturday. The event included 2 festive activity labs and multiple showings of Spooky Space in the museum's planetarium. Guests were also invited to learn about the ghosts that haunt the premises on a haunted history tour of the mansion and enjoy a spellbinding story time for children.
Yep, we're back. Okay. we're back. That's a quick one there. All right, let's see what else we got here. The West Endicott Volunteer Fire Halloween Parade. They had a parade.
And now,
okay, let's check what this is. We're on a roll here with the Halloween thing. Let's see.
Now, keeping in the spooky spirit, the West Endicott Volunteer Fire Company held their annual Halloween parade for kids on Sunday. Dressed up in costumes, kids got a chance to see the fire trucks and equipment on display before taking a walk around the neighborhood and enjoying cider and donuts with the first department. 12 News spoke with the fire chief, who says the event has been going on for more than 20 years, and they look forward to engaging with the community each year.
And we like to do things for the community to thank them for, because they take our fundraising events and they show a lot of support. So taking a few hours out of the day to give back to them, let the kids have some fun. Not very busy streets, so it's a nice, safe place for them.
Very much.
Tioga County is distributing more than $100,000 in state-funded youth grants to organizations throughout the county. The funds are headed to a variety of local groups like Village Recreation Programs, Catholic Charities, Cornell Cooperative Extension, and the Tioga County Council on the Arts. Social Service Commissioner Sean Yetter says these funds make a big difference for these small community-run programs, especially in rural areas where kids don't have many summer activities.
It really opens up an opportunity for kids in rural areas to have something to do during the summer because school's not in session and they're looking for some kind of activity outlets, and this really opens up the door for that.
With this funding, the county hopes to give young people positive outlets and opportunities to stay active and engaged.
They're trying to bring that alligator out again. Oh, let's get on the ball here. Okay, that is back up. Okay. Jack is back up in the window. Okay, let's see here. It's about Tioga County. The youth getting some funding there, and that's about it for as far as that goes on that particular WBNG. Let's see. WAAL, they have the same well, let's see. Let's go to home. See, same articles as WNBF. Channel 34. Let's check out Channel 34. Union Endicott, early voting, good smooth host annual shopping. I'm not seeing anything popping out. Okay, let's go to WENY out there in Elmira. Lego enthusiasts come to Corning for the the area's first Empire BrickCon. Oh, let's see what this one's about. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bring this one up. This is on WENY News out in Elmira. Lego enthusiasts. Okay, we'll see what this one's about here. Go ahead and maximize. Oh, is this just a... okay, this isn't a... let me check this. This is... I thought this had a video with it. Let me double check this. Oh, okay, the video is down below. Okay, hang on for a minute. Okay, the video is... Let's bring this back. Oh, I gotta exit. Okay, the video is down here. Where's the video? I thought there's a video. Let's refresh this. Oh, there's the video right here. Here's the video. Okay. No, that has music to it. Let's see what's going on here. No. No, that's not what we want, folks. That's not what we want. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Basically, Corning, New York, Empire BrickCon brought builders from as far as Virginia to the Corning Museum of Glass to show off their love for Legos. Organizers said the first of a kind event in the area brought out thousands of people. Okay, that's good. Everybody that's here is so excited. Okay, so it's another event for Legos, for those folks that like Legos. Okay, so that would have been nice if we had a video, but there's no video. Let's see, anything else? News. Let's go to news local. Is that a video? No, no videos. They're lacking the videos. What's going on here? Let me see. Let me double check this one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to navigate this. It's not the WENY. WENY used to. Okay, let's see. Do they have a thing for latest videos? Let's see what they got for the latest videos. They don't have nothing. And news. Okay, the latest. Trump is in Japan, where he'll meet the new prime minister. So that he's moved from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, to Japan. And I guess from Japan he goes to South Korea. Okay, there's nothing on WENY, folks. Let's go to channel 18. And I'm not seeing anything over there either. So let's see, the penny saver. Okay, you've heard me talk about this before, and that's the Taco Bell in Binghamton. And let me go ahead and see if. So let's go ahead and bring this story up. This is on the penny saver that I showed at the beginning of the broadcast. There is a paper form, and there it is. Taco Bell opens in Owego as of last week there, and I'm excited about going there. But we got to catch that little cat there. Taco Bell opened in Owego. A grand opening was held Wednesday, October 22nd, which was last Wednesday, at the new location, and. Attending the grand opening ribbon cutting were Taco Bell team members, representative from Hospitality Syracuse, the franchise owner, and Village of Owego officials. And Owego was, from what they were saying, Owego was seen as an overall good fit, as it previously communicated by Hospitality Syracuse when ground was broken last May. So. The Owego Penny Saver, or the Owego Penny Saver, has this article, and that's they're celebrating right there. And there's another picture. There's a picture of the Taco Bell right there. It's open for business, and we wish them well as far as that goes. And we got a Taco Bell. Maybe I'll get some tacos for Taco Monday, from what Deplorable was saying. Let's see. KGB, why, let's see. We might as well do this. Why October 26th, which was yesterday, mattered in rock history. And let's see, on KGB, they have a picture of Ozzy Osbourne. So this is a radio station, WKGB. Why does the 26th, which is yesterday, matter in rock history? Well, yesterday was October 26th, and here's some of the reasons why this day mattered in rock history. In 1978, the Police played their first American show at Boston's Rat Club. Okay. In 2010, Ozzy Osbourne got the results of his genome sequence, which showed the Prince of Darkness was a high predisposition for alcohol and cocaine addiction, but also some resistance to narcotic, and that the Neanderthals were among his ancestors. So he got like was it a genealogical history of where he came from? 2011, Aerosmith had to postpone a concert in Paraguay after singer Steve Tyler fell in his hotel room, cutting his finger and losing 2 teeth. Ooh, ouch. 1982, Men at Work. God, I like Men at Work. They're a good group. Had a #1 song in the country with Who Can It Be Now? In 1998, Marilyn Manson kicked off highly anticipated Mechanical Animal tour in Kansas City, Missouri. And in 2001, Courtney Love played the first ever solo show in Ventura, California, Ventura Theater. And in 2004, Apple launched a U2 special edition of the iPod, which featured a red click wheel and custom engraved of the band's members' signatures. And that's what happened yesterday in rock history on KGB. So thank you, KGB. KGB 92.5, rock, a great rock channel. No affiliation, but I listen to it. They play some great tunes, folks. So little rock history there. I usually do that on the Tioga radio show every other week there for on a Tuesday, where I present 8 songs. Let's see, Kiss 104, same articles as in 10 or WAAL, the Whale 99.9, and WNBF. So let's go to up there in Buffalo. Any Buffalo? They've got something on the Buffalo Bills. We'll go ahead and read this one. Let's see, can we get that stalled out a little bit? Okay. Let's see. Let's bring this up. We'll talk about Josh Allen sets new NFL record in Buffalo win yesterday. And let's see what this one's about here. As far as it's a read one. The Buffalo Bills quarterback and reigning National Football League MVP Josh Allen set a new NFL record in the Buffalo Bills win over the Carolina Panthers on Sunday afternoon. Allen, who also extended his undefeated streak after bye weeks, rewrote NFL record history books on Sunday. Josh Allen sets a new NFL record ever since Josh Allen entered the league as a first-round draft pick for the Buffalo Bills. He has been a threat to score with both his arms and legs, and today that threat led him to set a new NFL record. After throwing for 163 yards on 12 of 19 attempts, and also had a touchdown with Shakir, his receiver. He also rushed for just 7 yards, but had two rushing touchdowns in the Bills' 40-9 win over Carolina. With that passing TD and two rushing TDs, Allen set a new record for the most games by an NFL quarterback, scoring both a throw and a rushing touchdown in a game with 46 games. So it's another NFL record for Josh Allen, the most games ever with a passing rushing touchdown. Allen is also becoming only the second quarterback to have 70 or more career rushing touchdowns in NFL history. Former Panthers quarterback Cam Newton is the only other quarterback with a career record of 75 rushing touchdowns. I have a feeling Josh Allen could break that record before the end of the season. If he's got 70, it's only 5 more. There's a lot. There's 10 more games left. So we'll see what happens. That's pretty cool. Okay, so that's on 106. Let's check. Buffalo tames the Panthers, winning 40-17. That's great. That's great. So a lot of Buffalo news there. They got the same Buffalo news there on Power. Let's see. And this is a new. Let's go ahead and bring this one up. This is a new web page where we're looking at now, probably for some sports as far as that goes. So let's go ahead and bring this one up. Okay, there it is. And this is WGR 550. You got it's an opinion. Simon James Cook was definitely cooking yesterday. Yeah, James Cook's had one of the best days ever by Buffalo Bills. The Bills' defense did their part with dominating performance. That produced a hard victory over the Carolina Panthers. The Bills desperately needed a win. Why? Because they lost their last two before the bye. They got it, and it came with a fairly stress-free performance. The defense had a terrific day, and James Cook had a career best one that helped the Bills snap a 2-game losing streak, improving to 9-0 after a bye under Sean McDermott, and kept pace with the AFC East leaders, New England Patriots, who trounced Cleveland. And Cook, who was taking his game to a higher level this season, was unstoppable. The offensive line opened up holes, and the wide receiver and tight ends helped out with their blocking and on tossing plays. But Cook was a definite maker. He either exploded through the holes or used cutbacks, moving to get the openings. Other times he used his speed, and he can run. He can run as far as that goes. Cook had a great game in just the first half. Cook had 12 carries for 153 yards in the first half, including a 64-yard touchdown. The 153 yards were the most by a Bills running back in a half since the guy by the name of, and Deplorable mentioned this guy, Thurman Thomas, in 1992. Cook, along with many starters on offense, only played 3 quarters because the game had been decided. Cook finished with a career high of 216 yards, 19 carries, which is unbelievable, an average of 11.5 yards per carry. He had 7 runs of 10-plus yards on a day. The 216 yards are the most by a Bill since O.J. Simpson in 1976. So hats off to for Cook there. So that's a pretty good channel here. Okay, let's see. So James Cook the third. What a running back. Or receiver. Is he? Yeah, he's a running back. Yeah, I'm sorry. He's a running back. I get mixed up there. And let's check this, what Tina said, 1440 Digest. Let's see if we have anything on there on the update here. We'll just go ahead and refresh that. Of course, the Louvre, they've the first arrest ever made in the Louvre heist. So we'll see what happens there. Let's see. Like I said, and I think that's I don't think there's anything else. Let's see. Oh, they got world history on here. Okay. I think that's about it, folks, as far as that goes on the thing. We got 26 people. We got 20 people on. Wow, look at that number. We got 20 people on X Live. Thank you, X Live. Oh my God, look at that. That's tremendous right there. That is something, folks. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. Let's see. Let's bring this back up here. And we've been on for 2 hours and 5 minutes. So I think it's time for us to exit stage left and get our day going. But we're ending here with we got 3 people on Rumble, nobody on YouTube, 3 people on Twitch, 20 people on X Live. Thank you very much. You guys rock. Thank you, X Live. I think we're going to keep, we're not going to change anything. X Live, you guys are romping. We got a total of 26 viewers total, so that's phenomenal. Thank you very much, X Live. Greatly appreciated. And as well as the people on Rumble, YouTube, Facebook, Kick. Let's check Kick before we leave, just to make sure if we have somebody there. And we have 2 people over on Kick. Thank you very much, Kick. Thank you. We have 2 people on Kick watching us. We appreciate that as well. And let's check the Facebook here. And I'm not seeing anybody on the Facebook, so greatly appreciate that, folks. That makes my day. That's a positive start to the day when I see numbers like that. That's very fantastic. I did X Live. Was it Friday afternoon and yet Saturday afternoon? Is that when I did it? When I do the X Live? Yeah, the 25th, which is Saturday, and I know we did one Friday. I didn't log it though, but we didn't have anybody. But it seems like on Rumble we get a lot of people over there on the X Live, and I do appreciate it. So, do we get any comments? No comments. So let me do something here. I want to do something before we leave. Let me bring this up first. Let's see. I just want to type a message to the X Live folks here. So. And we do the little thing there, and we'll go ahead and throw that up there. Oh, it didn't take. Okay. But thank you, all on X Live for the 22 people. Thank you all on X Live for your view. Fantastic. 22 people. That's fantastic, folks. That's got to be up there as far as that goes. So, but with that, I'd like to say thank you to those folks that were in the chat. And let's see, go back here. Starting with Tina. Thank you, Tina, for being here at the beginning of the show here. Thank you, Deplorable. Tina coming in from Georgia. Or not Georgia. That's Tony. Tina coming in from Central Jersey, our Jersey girl. Thank you very much for being here, Tina. Thank you, Deplorable, coming in from Bradford, PA, which is right across the New York line from Olean, instead of staying northwest Pennsylvania. He's from Bradford, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Deplorable. You have a great one there. Thank you, Tony D, my brother veteran, my good friend and fellow broadcaster. Thank you very much, sir, down there in Warner Robins, Georgia. And let's see, we're going down the list. We had who came in next? I think it was our good friend from Philly, Captain Rehab, was here from the city of brotherly love. Thank you, Captain Rehab. Take care. Appreciate you being here as always. And you have a great day today. And let's see, who else did we have? I think that was it. So the people that were watching the live stream, thank you very much. That's greatly appreciated as always. And those people that are watching on the replay. And I want to say thank you for those people that are listening on Spotify for Creators, where we repurpose this audio as far as that goes. I'm actually recording it right now, so it's up a little bit quicker. I changed my workflow to where I'm actually recording this to put it up instead of putting the downloading from Twitch and then reloading onto Spotify for Creators to put it over on Spotify. The audio goes up a lot quicker when I have a recording of it as far as that goes. And then also, some people don't get bent out of shape about the intro music and stuff. That gets cut off. I guess I do a little editing there and stuff. Somebody had a quorums about my copyright free music that I had in the beginning, so I just decided to go ahead and cut it there and stuff like that. So, but the base, all of the show is here. Other than that, so I want to say thank you for those folks on Spotify, at Fireman Rich over on Spotify, and also I'm at Fireman Rich on X, where we have 22 folks watching right now. 22 people watching on X Live. Thank you, X Live, greatly appreciated. And you can also find me on other fine social media platforms. Just Google at Fireman Rich. They've got a nice bio of me, but you can see where else I post at. And I do post on a lot of platforms, but I'm primarily on X at Fireman Rich. So check that out. And you can see what I'm doing on these webs. Also, I want to say thank you for the Rumble folks, but I'm trying to get people to watch me more on Rumble. So if you could give me a follow over on Rumble, Fireman Rich's broadcasts. I do have Fireman Rich, but Fireman Rich broadcasts, that's where this resides at, as far as that goes. And give me a view. We can get our Rumble numbers up, and we can do some read ad campaigns and stuff. Captain Rehab wants those, so. But I'm over there on Rumble at Fireman Rich. But go to the Rumble channel of Fireman Rich broadcast. That's where I'm at there. All right, folks. You all have a great Monday. We got a good start. A hashtag positive start today. Hashtag PSTTD as we're working towards the weekend once again. And you all have a great Monday. And we'll see you back. We got audio podcast tomorrow on Spotify. And then we're back here Monday for the live stream. So you all have a great one. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care, folks. Have a good one. Thanks again. And we are out of here. Ciao for now. Oh, for now.